Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from all around the world. This is Samaj One at the Samaj One Show. We are finally here at our destination temporarily because we're not interested in staying in a massive city. All you folks that are in these massive cities, good luck and good fortune to you. Just wanted to come and give you guys a little update. Finally got a little rest. Sorry I didn't come out on yesterday, but I was just totally tired from 1,100 miles of driving. But just to kind of give you guys a little overview and update on some of the most current information that we've actually been privy to. Um, I'm sure many of you possibly have tried to go to your ATMs or possibly your bank and try to take out funds. Currently, what is transpiring is that there's limits on your money, meaning that if you got $5,000 in the bank, you can only withdraw maybe $200, $300, and that's per day. And they have a limit on the amount of times you can actually do that. So, again, the writings on the wall. So, if we have eyes to see, then we can actually know that this is something that we talked about prior to this particular time upon us. There's limits, there's banks that have no kind of limits on the requirements as to what they should maintain to basically be able to insure your deposits. So your deposits currently now are basically worse than just the promissory note because the banks now they don't have to leverage. They don't have to leverage any of your money, meaning they do not have to keep a certain amount of funds on reserve to basically be able to cover your withdrawal if you're interested in trying to withdraw some money. That is just actually allowing the elites, these banksters, these mobsters, to basically be able to utilize your funds and take your money. You remember on one of the last videos we talked about bail-ins. Get used to that word, bail in. Another thing we just want to briefly mention, because I'm actually still in preparation mode. I'm preparing and packing now to head back to my farm because I do not want to be stuck here in a massive city. But if you go online and try to purchase gold, or you go to any gold or silver suppliers, uh, good luck if you can find any. We had been telling people about trying to purchase gold and silver and all these precious metals years and years ago, and now there's a run on all of the mints. They cannot even support the amount of demand for precious metal. So, again, people, wake up and smell their coffee because we are in some times right now that is going to be very different for the rest of your life because what we are experiencing now is just the beginning of the new world order. So, we had been telling folks forever and ever go buy some precious metals. Get you your insurance policies. That's what the precious metals are all about. However, many of us assume that that old piece of paper called a dollar is all we needed. So, see how much longer that piece of dollar is actually going to be worth anything. They also have talked in plans to give you your money now in credits on a type of crypto scenario. So that means that your paper money will be revalued based on your assets. Your assets are gold and silver and all of those precious metals that we've been talking about forever and ever. Again, so Good luck if you can find any. And if you can, you need to buy it. Don't worry about the price. You need to buy it because whatever you pay today, I can guarantee you in 2 years, a year and a half from now, it'll be worth 10, 20, 30 times whatever you pay today. So, tremendous, tremendous investment. Like I've said before, I'm just waiting on things to finish hitting the fan because I've actually talked to some landlords and they informed me that hey, no one's paying their lease. Well, hell, why would you pay your lease on a building for doing business when the government has shut your business down? That makes absolutely no sense to me. And I've actually told one of the landlords of one of the buildings that I lease that I'm not going to pay anything until the government says that the shutdown is over. So that's when you'll get your money. Again, that's me. Just wanted to come also and just share with you about some things. I just kind of just briefly talked to an individual that's been in this food business for over 45 years. They're telling me not very, very good reports, people. Reports are now that food is running out. Your food supply is running out. I know many of you people, especially in these big, crazy, massive cities, you all say, oh, well, I just go to the grocery store. Well, this particular individual is at the grocery store and he's telling me that there is a run on all of the food supplies by all of the different distributors and food chains in the country. So what does that mean? It means that there's a limited amount of food that is available, and you all in these crazy cities will see evidence of that even more in days to come. We wanted to also basically just tell you and give you a little bit of information about some scenarios that has transpired in my own life because basically what I want to share is we have always talked about being prepared for the worst case scenario when SHIT hit the fan. In your preparation, you need such things as food, water, and all of those things, but what you also need is community. And a community is a group of people that have the same mindset, the same overstanding, the same understanding as what you currently have. And if you do not have a group of people that have the same mindset or is on the same page, I would advise you not to allow those people to come into your domain. Because what is going to happen is that they will not understand what it took for you to be able to have been preparing for all these years. All of the preppers in the world have been taunted and talked about and laughed at for years and years. And now people are scrambling, panicking, trying to become a prepper when it's not conducive to being a prepper because there's no supplies. So again, we can, procrastinate like most of us have done over the years and assume that everything is going to be hunky-dory. But your government has not been formulating these FEMA camps for play. They've not been actually preparing all of these massive coffin storage for play. So we can continue to assume that everything is fine. I got here to the homestead in Texas and people are off work, and so I saw more people out walking around and playing with their kids because the kids are not in school than I've ever seen in my life. And lo and behold, that is going to turn from play and fun to disaster and catastrophe in weeks to come when people realize that this thing is for real and there's no food, there's no supplies, and then you see where they come and implement martial law and then everything is shut down. So again, we here at Samaj One, we've been telling folks for a long time. So, I really have this ambivalent type of a feeling right now because uh, for the longest, I've been ridiculed, laughed at, even talked about because I'm a prepper. Well, and now all the preppers are people that everyone wants to be with. However, there are criterias to being able to be with a individual such as myself. If you do not have supply, you do not have all of the items that a prepper should have, please do not call me. Please do not come see me because I have things that you will not want to deal with. Because I am not playing with this scenario because this is not play time, people. But I know that many of us will wait till the last minute, just like we've done for all of these years. But at the same time, this is very serious. And we at the Samaj One show just want you to know that we are not here to play. I have to protect what is mine, and that is my family and the things that we've been preparing and sacrificing for years. So we love you. We thank you for supporting us, and please hit the likes, the subscribe, and all of that if you feel that I'm giving you any valuable information or just possibly reinforcing what you possibly already know. Whichever, I really could care less. However, I do, for the ones of you that are sincere, I just want to be able to be here to be able to tell you what is actually transpiring and reinforce what's happening. So again, please support us, give us those likes and thumbs up, and we will basically be back with a new information. But time is running out, folks. It's time to wake up. Thank you.